someone having a fight?
I think we were impersonating some servants and stuff as well, weren't we?
Failing to impersonate some servants.
Oh yeah, that was it.
You were dressing in front of the cook.
Yeah.
We were dressed up as his friend, but you were blatantly not his friend.
Oh yeah, some new servant just turned up out of nowhere.
That was funny. Okay, so you were in room F, servants' quarters. You failed to impress the cook. Not sure what you were trying to do. Yeah, what do you do?
We're still looking for that barrel of wine. Well, clearly there's nothing here, so I suggest maybe we try and go upstairs.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Should we go at the front of the main stairs or the back stairs?
Oh, the front stairs? Is there? Oh,
Yeah.
There is a back stairs, isn't there? Maybe the back
Yeah,
stairs
in the kitchen.
might be a bit more discreet. Good shout, Caris.
Heading up that way. Okay, you enter into the kitchen, completely ignore the cook, who is just staring at his carrots as he's chopping them, just muttering to himself, shaking his head.
What's it muttering?
Your perception check.
There we go.
I'm liking the music.
Yeah, you hear him going, fucking outsiders thinking they can just waltz into my kitchen, wander right through and up the stairs and he starts chopping more furiously.
Can we see the map? Because I'm just looking at a black screen.
Yeah,
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Okay,
There.
so you
I
head,
made a mistake as well.
Thank
You
you.
had- you head up the back staircase. So if you scroll up a bit, you'll be able to see a bit more. Corridor there. Okay. So you are in you're in the upstairs gallery. The staircase climbs 20 feet to a beautifully appointed gallery that continues towards the west. Running among the length of the mansion, framed landscape paintings line the walls, and red silk drapes cover the 10-foot tall arched window, leaded glass. But as you've arrived from the kitchen, the staircase that you actually came up. In fact, I'll just reveal the staircase I was just talking about. Yeah. The staircase climbs up to a 10-foot wide gallery that stretches almost the length of the entire mansion. Breathtaking paintings of landscapes line the walls. Two separate narrow hallways lead from the gallery to the north.
Could you reveal a bit more of this bit, Peter? Because I can't quite see if there's a door or what. Oh. Like, is there no doors here then? No. On this bit?
No.
No.
Yeah, there's doors kind of north from where you're standing.
They're just here, yeah, at the sides. Alright, okay.
I'm gonna knock on this door.
Okay. You knock on that door, and there's no answer.
Alright. I try and open it.
It's locked.
Ah.
Is anybody?
I've got thieves' tools.
Oh, nice.
Do we want to do this now, or do we want to come back later at night? Because we're staying the night.
Not staying in here the night.
Oh, right. Oh, we'll do it now. Right.
Okay, I
so
think
I'm-
thief tools, is it like an automatic thing they open?
No, you need like proficiency in it, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think you've still got a roll for it, don't you?
Yeah, I think I've got proficiency in thieves' tools.
What was it, sleight of hand or something like that? Or stealth? I can't remember. It was one that I had to roll.
Just do dexterity.
Or maybe that.
You can beat a 7 dexterity.
Alright, I'll roll for it. Oh, 21.
Oh, nice.
What a
So it was
waste of a
just a-
20.
That's your nat 20 for the night. Okay. You unlock the door. And you enter into a bedroom.
Shotgun.
This is a master bedroom. Time has faded the grandeur of the master bedroom. The furnishings have lost some of the colour and splendour. And you see a short pull rope hanging from the wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
Pull the rope.
Oh,
Let's stand on
Sure.
here.
We'll do
Yeah.
it here.
Right, so above is a completely dark room. If you scroll up,
I've got some torches.
Oh, I've got dark vision.
Oh, you can have a look then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll jump up. So I'm in the
Jump
room
up.
now.
give me an athletics check.
Alright.
Nat 20 as well.
Oh,
Okay, you jump up and you just barely grasp the edges with your fingers. You're holding on.
oh.
Do you want a push up?
Yeah, can somebody push me up, please?
Right, whoever's giving you a push up needs to do a strength check because this is a big half orc. No
Has that rolled on the screen? Oh, I've rolled it on Beyond D&D, but I've got a 19 plus 3, so 22.
Right, you definitely push the half orc up into the attic room. So Felston sees a dusty 20-foot square room with a high-pitched ceiling that reaches its peak 20 feet above. The wooden rafters are shrouded in cobwebs. Save for an old table with a lantern on it, the room is empty.
Oh. Does anybody want to come up here with me?
Just go for that.
Yeah.
Door there as well.
Oh,
There's a door, is there? Yeah. Can I? Oh God.
Whoever's getting up there, give me an athletics check.
Athletic. Oh right, yeah. I will. I'll get up.
Or you could stand on a chair. Okay, 14. Yeah, Marlo Wynn is up. No problem.
Oh. I've
Little
rolled a
grin.
26 as well.
Okay, you need to start rolling in roll 20 though.
Yeah, I have. It's come up in roll 20.
Oh, sorry, you have. My apologies. So Marlo Wynn is up. Keris is up. You both give like a little grin. What was that? That was a crit. Good use of a crit there.
Yeah.
Give the half orc a little grin like, I did it.
does one of them standing jumps. Just jump. And land
Yeah,
on
like
the
them
ground.
people that jump off the onto the tyres. Oh dear. Shall we go in? Oh, are you guys waiting there?
I don't know what the other two doing.
I'll shout down to them. Are you guys waiting there?
Yeah, we'll sit on this bed.
Okay, have a chill. Take 5.
Give a shout,
Oh,
scream
who's
loud if
got-
something happens.
Upstairs, who's got dark vision?
I do.
I don't. Meg, you're coming through twice. Are you still audible on roll 20?
Probably.
Oh, possibly. Should I try and mute myself?
If you could.
Go
Is
into
that
the setting.
better?
That's better.
fact-
Awesome.
Alright, okay.
In fact, I'll send Briag up because he can just fly through, can't he?
Have dark vision.
Yeah.
So Marlo Wynn can't see shit in here right now. You're
Neither
just
can I,
sat there
don't
in the
think.
dark room.
Hang on, I'll see if I've got light or something.
I've got a torch.
I've got Sacred Flame. I can set fire to someone.
No,
Wait,
thank
I've-
you.
I've got dancing lights. I'll just cast dancing lights and give you all a torch.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Oh, I've got an oil lamp too, sorry. But anyway, that'll do. What do the lights do? Is it just like?
I've got
floating
4
light?
torch-sized lights.
Oh, sorry.
And then, yeah, I can just send them wherever I want, basically. So I'll just send up a little torch up there.
So, what do you do?
Do we open the door?
Yeah, let's open the door.
Let's do it.
So you can all see now.
Brilliant.
Really?
There's a door. Let's open it.
Okay, so you swing the door open, and oops, I've just clicked the wrong thing. With me. Swing the door open, and ta-da!
Whoa!
Oh wow.
Loot City.
It doesn't look like awesome loot, I've got to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
This large attic is full of old, forgotten things draped in white sheets. Piled around them are barrels, crates, trunks, and old furnishings covered with cobwebs and dust. See a clear footpath through the maze.
Clear footpath.
Oh, is this another door over here?
Can I climb up as well? Do I need to roll for that, or? Pop.
Sorry?
If I'm climbing up, do I need to roll anything, or?
I would just say that you're going to put a chair underneath and just kind of lever yourself up.
Oh, did I do that? No, did I?
Are you going to?
Can I jump from the bed?
Are you Spider-Man?
If you want.
Yeah.
If you want to jump to bed, you have to give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Acrobatics. There we go.
Nice.
You don't just you forward slip through the trapdoor.
The trapdoor. Sweet. I'm here, guys.
No one was there to see it. Oh.
Yeah, so, the large attic is full of old, forgotten things draped in white sheets.
Can we start pulling some of these white sheets off?
Yeah.
Is there anything sort of revealing itself?
What's your passive perception?
It is, hang on, 17.
Yeah. 17. You have the feeling that these white sheets. I mean, if they had eyes cut into them, they'd be like ghosts.
Still
Oh,
goes.
can I put one on?
Yes, okay. I'll throw one on Keris. There you go.
Thanks. Ooh.
Right. So Keris is pretending to be a ghost.
Good. Ooh. Okay, keep looking. Trying to find if there's anything else in here that might be of interest. Obviously, a large room with lots of crap. But you never know. So if I start taking off all of the dust sheets.
Yeah. So you're taking the dust sheets off of what looks like still ghosts. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. So you start pulling the white dust sheets off of what seems to be like still ghosts, and it's just things underneath. Are you looking for something in particular? Or are you going to be more specific?
Well, according to Taroka readings, which I've got the notes up, which I spent ages translating the other day, there is a dark room full of still ghosts, and you said that phrase about 3 times now. So clearly, somewhere in here is an ancient something.
Yeah, tell me
History
what you're looking
knowledge
for.
of the ancient will better understand your enemy. So, anything.
These
Book?
these items in here are true to life. So
Is there any books? Is there a bookcase filled with books, or is there any kind of parchment that may have sort of scrolls written on, or something that might contain knowledge?
you're looking for books.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. In
Roger,
fact,
roger.
everybody, give me a perception check. Apart from Momadon, who isn't here.
Well, he's keeping lookout. He's doing a good job.
All right.
I'm
But he's
downstairs.
got his dragon, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Perception.
You look around for books.
Oh, sorry.
And
There's a natural 20.
nat 20.
There's 2.
I can't-
No, it's a-
20s.
Oh no, it's not nat 20.
No,
No.
sorry, my bad.
+4.
Yeah, Omadon doesn't see shit because he's on the floor down.
That were a roll for Briag, that.
Oh, sorry. Still, you don't immediately see any books sitting anywhere.
Tarek seems to be blind.
I'm still like just chuffed with my backflip that no one saw. So I'm just like focusing on that at the
The
moment.
dark room.
Yeah.
So, 21, Felston. Pretty good.
I'm gonna rummage around through this chest here and have a look around the room, just surveying.
Hey, get off my
Yeah.
chest, lady.
Yeah, you open the chest, and as you search around, you find a very, very old-looking book.
Guys, I found a book, and I'm gonna give it to Marlo.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Shall we? I'll have a quick look in it, see if it's of any use.
Yeah, it's labeled Tome of Strahd.
Good lord, this book's called Tome of Strahd. It might contain some secrets within. I think we should go find somewhere with a bit more light. And maybe less prying eyes, and we can perhaps peruse it.
Yeah, as you grab a dancing light that's just kind of flittering around, you bring it closer and you see that it's a hand-assembled, aged leather book, hanging on weighted steel hinges. Many pages are brittle and damaged, but it's signed at the end, Strahd von Zarovich, Lord of Barovia.
What does the first page say?
You need to
Sorry?
you need to give me an investigation check.
Okay, let's see if I can do that. No.
You get
I'll give the book to someone else. Gerish, come here.
I've got 0.
You've forgotten how to read.
Pretty much.
Right. Investigation. 19.
There you go.
18. Okay, so it starts. I am the ancient. I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. And with a 19, you realize it's going to take you a considerable amount of time to read this game.
Perhaps we should stash this and take
but
it back to the
I'll-
inn.
Will say, you leaf through the pages, some torn, some have been flooded or burned, some branded with unknowable symbols, and others are still artfully scribed with a murky black ink in a foreign script that you do not recognize.
I can read that.
Tale,
Sorry.
the tale is long, though appears as gibberish, apart from the first page, which 19, as you read it, gibberish kind of almost transforms into common. And it says, I, Strahd, Lord of Barovia, well aware certain events of my reign have been desperately misunderstood by those who are better at garbling history rather than recording it, hereby set down an exact record of those events. The truth may at last be known. The pages flutter open to a blank pair along the spine, and and you realize that it's going to take a fair amount of research, scholarship on this book. It's not something you can just leaf through.
Shall we leave it for
There's-
later then?
There's
We'll just
obviously
take it
more
with-
to this book.
Probably should take it with back to the inn
Sounds like a plan.
and see what else this house uncovers.
Yeah, do we want to go through the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Gonna
here.
bust through this door. Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong clicking the wrong thing.
Before we do that, or as they're doing that, Pete, I'm going to start putting the covers back,
Okay.
making it look like we've not been rummaging around their attic.
So you remember where each one goes, do you?
Of course.
Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically, all of the
Roll me a 1d4. 1 or 2 means you remember. 3 and 4 means you don't remember. You randomly put them back.
good lord. Okay.
Just straight up 1d4. Right. So you kind of you know in your hearts of hearts you don't really remember. You just kind of just start throwing covers back on. And you notice that all the dust is falling off the covers as you put them on. You do.
It's worth a try. We could always set fire to the attic before we leave.
Maybe we could clean up a bit and just tidy it up for them.
Yes. Let's do.
Right. So as you approach this door, you notice that someone has carved a large skull into the door. Hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads, "All is not well." And you hear a young man's voice beyond, kind of muttering and talking.
All is not well. But they've been telling us this whole
Shit.
time it has been well.
I knock on the door.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have
I'll move
thunk
to the
it?
side.
You knock on the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on
Can,
the door.
can I just, before anyone goes any further, can I just cast Inspiring Leader and just give everyone 10 temporary hit points?
10.
Everybody make a note of that.
There you go.
Brilliant, thanks.
There you
Cheers.
go. Right, carry on.
Is there anything strange about the door, Peter?
There's a skull on it.
Well, what's the skull? Is it literally a skull, or is it sort of a carving?
Do me an investigation check. Get good. All right. Oh, no.
Hang on. 16.
You before Felston knocks on the door, you grab her hand and silently you look at her, and then you kind of point to the skull because nearly invisible, and Felston definitely missed it, but you didn't. You see a glyph etched into the skull's forehead, and you recognize it as a glyph of warding.
Oh,
So that would basically kill you if you touch it.
yes. If this door is disturbed, this glyph will actually do you great harm. Best not disturb the door. Whoever's behind there, clearly not someone you want to mess with just yet, or we should at least exercise some caution, it would seem.
I keep my hand away from the door. I take a step back and go, nope. I've got danger sense. Can I sense anything from coming from the door or behind the door?
No.
I've
You can
got
just
counter
you just hear someone talking.
I've got counter spell, but I don't know if that. I think it only works on if someone's in the
The
process.
spell is for when someone casts a spell, you counter spell.
Oh, okay, I can't take off the glyph.
Can I cast Divine Sense to see what type of being it is, please?
You want?
Sorry, it's such a big thing, innit?
Whoa.
Human,
A human, not a vampire.
feline,
A what?
and feline.
A feline?
Feline.
You sense a human and several felines.
A man.
It's a cat man.
It's a
cat
cat
lady.
man.
Or a cat lady.
Or is
Cat
it
man
a-
or a lady.
Cat lady.
Cat person.
Cat person, yeah.
Mad cat person.
I think maybe we should, yeah.
Can I throw something at the door?
Yeah.
Uh,
What are you throwing at it?
something heavy that's lying around in the room.
A chair.
Step back a bit.
You throw a chair at the door,
Yes.
and the chair goes thud on the door and bounces off. You hear from inside, "Hello? Is somebody there?"
Yes, there's
It's a
several
young
people
voice.
here. We've noticed your glyph of warding on the door. I'd wonder if you perhaps maybe would like to talk.
You hear the voice turn immediately insolent, and it's obviously a young voice because it's kind of breaking a bit, and it says, "Well, there's a reason why that is there."
Yes, you're obviously a powerful wizard
Sim
or
Sim.
sorcerer. Perhaps maybe you could enlighten us as to what your endeavours are.
Oh, just go away.
Does the Burgomaster know you're up here?
Yes, he's my father.
Really?
Go away.
It's a little odd, do you not think, that you're hiding in some attic upstairs in the very topmost part of the house?
It is none of your business.
I go over to the door and I just say, "Would you mind taking off the glyph of warding? We are friends and we're here to help."
Help with what?
We're
with-
currently searching for the maid in waiting and the butler.
You hear, well, they're not here.
Yes, but how do we know that? We can't see in.
Who did you say sent you?
Well, actually, it was the lady of the house. Your mother.
Oh,
Sounds like
Mother.
some bad diss.
and you, shit. He says, "Very well, you may come in," and he opens the door. Well,
Oh my
he unlocks
God.
it for you.
I'm going to pop up. I'm alright, just put in a chair there, Peter. Do I
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Irene will come up as well. Don't want to leave her on her own.
What are you doing?
Stepping in.
Oh, you brought Irina with you.
Yeah, well, we don't leave her downstairs on her own in case she gets rumbled. You've obviously broken into a room.
Oh, there's the cats.
You enter the room. You see that someone has taken old, mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty lamp-lit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn, and a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges a cat. But when you look again, it's skeleton of a cat. In fact, as you look around the room, there are several skeletal cats just skulking around. Slightly unnerving, but most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small children standing with their backs to you in the northeast corner of the room.
Greetings, sir. How are you today?
He says, I'm gobsmacked that anybody even found this place. And I don't know why I'm doing that voice because it's actually quite a young kid.
How
I'm
young?
trying to do his voice
Teens or-
breaking.
Early teens?
Like 22. That's when your voice breaks, right?
Oh,
Jesus.
13.
32, you're out the door, mate. That's game over.
Okay, in the center of the room is
Balls dropping it.
perched
22.
on a stool is a thin young man with a premature streak of grey in his dark hair, and he cradles a leather-bound book, an open leather-bound book in his arms.
I have to say, I'm quite flabbergasted to find such a young man of your talents in this room locked away all by yourself. I thought you'd be, maybe...
You know about my talents.
Well, if you cast a glyph of warding on the door, young man, you'll clearly know some magic.
Well, obviously I do.
Yes, well, it's strange for someone to know such magic would put themselves in such a remote location. I was just wondering if you might be able to assist us in our inquiries as to what might have happened to the lady in waiting and the butler. And in fact, if you don't mind asking, who are these children?
Do a perception check on the children.
Okay. 23.
They're not children.
Oh my
They're
God.
painted wooden dolls dressed
Oh
in
my.
clothing that will just dressed in younger kids'
Are
clothing.
they Blinksy dolls?
For you to find out.
Anyway, sorry. Yes, if you could just let me know. We're just wondering. Your mother seemed quite perplexed as to what could have happened to the lady in waiting and the butler, and she's asked us to search for any clues that may lead to their appearance. So if you could perhaps maybe tell us.
He's already huffing and puffing. He's like, oh, I've already told that woman that I don't know anything about them.
It just strikes me as odd that we're upstairs in the attic somewhere that's obviously not been visited for a while, and you're here in your own little makeshift study, obviously practicing some form of magic. I'm just wondering what you're doing up here.
As you say that, he shuts his book.
Yes.
What is that book you're reading?
Nothing. Is there something else you want?
Just to know what that book is. I'm quite into my books, and looks like you're quite interested in it.
Don't even know who you are. You just go.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy. Never sure how to pronounce it. I'm going to make my voice boom 3 times loud as it should be. I'm going to cause the ground to tremble, and I'm going to try and intimidate him.
What are you
Do
going
you
to say?
not know what a real wizard looks like in your presence?
He jumps out of his skin and then he kind of cowers behind the dolls.
Do you not understand magic and what could happen if it goes horribly wrong? Tell me what you're doing.
You don't know me.
Tell
You don't know what I'm
me.
doing. Okay, I'm practicing. You need to give me a. Thingy check.
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
All right. Do I get advantage because I'm obviously cast Thaumaturgy? Oh, 16.
He's only a kid. He says, "I'm practicing teleportation.
Interesting.
Don't hurt me."
We're not going to hurt you. We just need some information. Teleportation to what? Where are you trying to teleport to?
Well, away from here.
The house? Surely you can leave. You're the Burgomaster's son.
No, and he kind of waves generally and says, "From here."
Barovia?
And he kind of whimpers and nods.
My good man. I don't. It's a bold strategy, but I can't help but think that Lord Strahd would not be able to. You won't be able to teleport away from this realm, as such. Strahd's far too powerful.
And he points at the book, and he kind of finds a little bit of nerve, and he says, "Well, I can do it. Probably."
Could you perhaps demonstrate?
And he says, "Maybe you could?"
What do you mean?
Well, you want to test it for me?
No.
Oh, I don't know what I can do for you people.
Well, you clearly said you can teleport. Well, show us. Maybe one of these cats could teleport.
Well, I could do, but it doesn't work in front of other people.
Nonsense. Do you think we're children? Do you think we have no idea of the realm of magic and what it's capable of? Show me.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, sorry. $18?
You believe him that he can't do it right now.
I have an idea.
You don't think he's lying to you.
How about you test it on my Dragon Briag? We'll leave the room.
He looks at you and he goes back. He's obviously really scared. He says, "You kind of look familiar." I don't really want to.
Look, rather than
Kind
show
of,
us
it
an
tends-
actual proof of it happening, perhaps maybe you could show us your method. Your book there. Surely you have some form of script or formula that you use, spell, jot it down. Perhaps maybe we could look at it for you. Maybe help you.
All right, give me an Arcana check.
Jesus. Fingers crossed, guys. I've got a +0. 13?
You think it's perfectly safe.
Yeah, of course.
You study the circles that he's got on his scroll, and it looks like it'll work.
I can do an Arcana check on it if you want.
Yes, pass it to sorry, not Briag. My bad. Omodom.
+5 Arcana.
Ooh.
Nice.
This
Saucy.
will kill anybody that tries to use it
Wow,
instantly.
Good to know.
that's mad.
It'd be good to have it in possession then. As long as we don't use it.
Probably, I'll nod to Omodon that maybe he should sort of lead this part and grill the kid. As clearly he knows more about magic or this kind of magic than I do.
So what's our aim here, guys? To get this book.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, please don't take my books.
So we can't
Please
touch
don't
the
take my
book 'cause it will
book.
kill you.
No, if you
Oh.
use it.
If you use it.
Oh.
Can we copy it down? Can I ask him if he'll let us copy it down? Can you let us copy it down?
It says copyright pending.
I'll just say this quickly, young man. If this magic worked, you wouldn't be here, would you?
Give me an insight check.
Nine.
As soon as you say that, you can see in his eyes that he has tried it before and he already knew.
When did you try this before and who with?
It says with some. It doesn't matter, just unimportant people.
It does
Says
matter.
that and kind of realizes what he's just said.
Who was it with?
Marlo, give him another smack.
I'm gonna sneak up. Well, I'm gonna walk up behind him and I'm gonna grab him by the scruff of the neck and I'm gonna say, "Tell me what you want to know. Tell me what you want to know." there.
How's that alcoholic beverage going down, Charles?
It's very well.
Tell you what you want to know.
Tell me no.
Tell me what you want. What? I'll tell you what I want, but I really want. What? We get
Yeah, so-
Or
Felson's
yeah.
going full on orc. Beat down.
Yeah.
Intimidation with advantage because he is a child.
And you're a towering half-orc, scaring the shit out of him.
Yeah, he's scared. What do you want to know?
Who and when did you last use this spell on?
And like a suitably scorned child, he looks down and he says, "The servant."
The lady in waiting?
Yes.
And the butler?
Yes.
Right.
Who else?
Please don't tell my parents.
Anyone else?
He says, no, I swear, no. Well, really?
I'm gonna give him a wee shake.
Okay, nobody. Just those two. Didn't
Seems like
know
he's
it was
telling
going
the
to
truth.
kill them.
Well, I understand your motives, young man. And believe me, I do understand your motives, because if I could teleport out of here, I bloody well would have done ages ago. 2 people are now dead because of you and your inept magic. How did you begin this path of magic?
I
Did you go to school?
Well, of course I went to school.
Magic school? Did you train under a sorcerer or a wizard or a
Like
cleric?
Harry Potter. It says, I found some old spell books in the library. Please don't tell my dad.
Where is this library?
In the library.
In this house. It's not
In
the
this
library in
building?
the town.
But in this house, yeah, there is no library in the town. Where do you even come from? What
Somewhere
kind of
you wouldn't
town has a
understand.
library for the peasants? Anyone could pick up a book. Too dangerous.
Knowledge is power.
We'll do you a favour. We won't tell your parents. I suggest you give us your spell books that you have taken from the library, and nothing more shall be said.
And your notes.
He looks completely crestfallen. His notes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Yep. Everything.
Okay. He hands you. I mean, the book is kind of amateurishly written. It's an amateurishly written book, as Omadon recognizes it. None of the spells in it would ever work. But he has on a scroll been able to scribe a suggestion spell. He hands you that over.
And
Will
what
work.
does the spell suggest?
Sorry?
Wait, I'm confused.
Is it like to suggest to other people to do stuff?
It's a
It's
spell.
a spell called suggestion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got
I
that.
think you can cast that anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a free cast if you already know it.
Oh, cool.
Just before we part, I'll look him in the eyes and say, look, our goal here is to rid this bloody land of that menaced devil Strahd. Okay? When that happens, you may be able to leave freely, but for God's sake, don't cast magic you don't understand. 2 lives have been
Look-
lost already. God knows how many more could have been lost. Grow up.
I think the best thing for you to do is to come clean to your parents and tell them the truth.
But I just gave you the books.
And we said we wouldn't tell your parents. I think you should.
Yeah. I think you should.
It all.
He's starting to look pretty angry right now.
All right.
Like a typical angry teenager. And he says, "No, I don't want to."
So, well, if you want a non-guilty conscience, you want to tell them.
When I get out of this horrible place, I won't care about my guilty conscience. I hate you. I hate all of you. He runs and he starts writing in his diary.
Fair enough, lad. Put some Linkin Park on and rock out.
So wait, what's Linkin Park?
Don't worry, you'll never understand. Good day to you.
He scowls at you.
So we've got the book that if anyone uses, they die.
Any of the spells, they're quite poorly written. But the one that comes closest. I mean, that was a cracking roll. That 20. The only one that comes close, in anything like it, is teleportation.
So it's a teleportation one that will kill you.
Yeah, teleportation circle, but it will kill you.
Teleports you from life to death.
Yep.
There's an emo song in there somewhere.
Is anyone else
we-
finding the cats really creepy, that being skeletons, or is this a normal thing?
Feel free to ask us if you need to.
Yeah.
If you,
I'm gonna lean down, stick my hand out, and go. Psh, 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 psh.
Oh, sorry, I've just remembered. I've got to speak with the animals. Oh, can I speak with the cats or the animals?
Oh, I don't know if they're animals though. They're skeletons.
You can
But
try.
they were
Me?
animals.
Still animals, yeah.
Have a go.
You have to roll something.
It's a spell, so no. I'll mark one of my spell slots. Yeah. I'll talk to this one next to me.
Okay.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'm like, hi, pussycat, how are you?
In pain. Please kill me. Don't belong here.
Jesus.
What's happened? How have you got here?
This fucker dug me up.
Oh my
Meow.
god. Oh, right. Feel the same?
What was that?
Do all the other cats feel the same?
And they all what weird conversation. They all say in unison, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my knife out and not my knife. I've got a sword. I'm gonna take my sword out and just with my silver sword and just like chop all the heads off.
They lie down waiting for you to do it, and they start purring.
Oh.
As you go to each one and just snuff out the undeath out of them. But you're gonna have to. No, I won't make you roll initiative because they are friendly. You snuff out the undeath from them.
Yeah.
And the kid goes, oh, spoil sport.
I'm gonna turn around and point my sword at him and say, if he ever does anything like this again, I will be back and it'll be his head that gets cut off.
Puts his hands up, but he just stares at you.
Don't like this kid.
He's a weird kid.
Yeah. Right. I better go before I do chop his head off.
Well restrained. Good job.
React back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so you plop out to the floor below.
I'm going to grab this lantern at way out. Did anyone grab that?
What?
This lamp?
Oh, sorry, one sec. I'm just gonna go back. I'll just pick up one of the dolls and check the dolls out.
Another thing. All right, okay.
Sorry, one thing. I don't need to roll anything.
What are you
I'm
doing, sorry?
checking picking the doll up, checking like if it's come from that shop of weird dolls.
These are more like mannequins, child-sized.
Okay.
Wood.
Carved wood, professionally carved.
Yeah, and painted and everything.
Nice.
Is there any markings on it?
Anything else notable?
Has anyone got speak to mannequins spell?
No.
Investigation check.
Investigation check. Okay. Oh, not got the investigation. The wooden dolls. Okay.
The wooden mannequins.
Yeah. Right. I'm leaving. Slam the door
You
behind
didn't
me.
sense when you did the divine sense before. You didn't sense anything from.
Go down here.
So can I grab this lamp? Did anyone else grab it?
No.
I've got that lamp.
It's a red arrow.
That's where I
I've
pushed
been
the
drawing.
chair.
All right. Okay.
You going now?
Are we checking these other rooms out?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Where are you going to?
I'll go through the ensuite.
Ooh, ensuite.
I'll go through this
French.
door.
You enter this room, and the room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. Door in one corner leads to a garde-robe. Is a wardrobe, I guess.
This way.
This one,
Oh, sorry.
Toilet.
more of a toilet. Garde-robe means toilet. I don't know. French.
Strange.
Can you have a look, see if the toilet's been recently used?
You poke your head inside and you see a toilet that has not been recently used. Well, it
I
still smells.
Thought as much. So, this door were locked. This door, was that unlocked? And this door were unlocked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Shall we go through this bottom door?
Yeah.
Do you think we should relock that door? Can you relock the door?
I should be able to.
Which
Yeah,
door
I
was locked? Sorry.
This
This
one.
I say, is
This one.
that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get in there then?
I had thieves' tools.
Right, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I-
Yeah. Relock it if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to relock it.
Okay. The door is locked. Yeah, so bridal gown and mirror. Yeah. Oh,
I'm going to push this chair back as well.
what chair, sorry.
This chair that I used to
Okay. Okay.
I think this kid's been making himself a girlfriend.
Beats the
don't know.
Blackpool ones.
Talking to me.
No, talking to Falston. Should we go through the next door?
Yeah.
So you go through the next door.
It's a cat house.
This is the bathroom. An iron tub with clawed feet stands against the back wall. Neatly folded towels rest atop a table near the door.
Can I wipe my finger on top of the table to see if there's any dust?
This is a well-kept room. Most
Yeah.
of these rooms, in fact, all these rooms are well kept, apart from the bedroom that's not been used for a while.
Wonder who's took over the keeper's duties. Should we go up here?
Sorry?
Going up this way, yeah.
Yeah.
Which way are you going?
I don't know, this way.
I'll take the right.
You just walking in?
Yep.
Yeah. So you push the door open, which it was open, and in there you find the Baron.
Oh, sorry, I was looking for the toilet.
He says, "1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. how is your search going? That wasn't his voice, was it?
It's going.
Well, have you made any progress? I understand you've been parading around the house pretending to be the help. What's going on? This is a very curious method of investigation.
Undercover method. It's undercover.
You
Sometimes.
Are you trying to trick me, young lady?
Yeah.
And
No.
as he says that, 2 dogs that are flanking him look at you.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Not tricking, good sir. Just trying to make our way around the house uninterred. People don't like to speak to strangers, so maybe if we look to maybe pass ourselves off as someone new in the service of your household, people might be a little bit more willing to talk. No deception, really.
He's momentarily happy with that answer, and he says, "Oh, very well, carry on," and he carries on writing, and he kind of waves you off.
Are the dogs skeletal?
Mastiffs. Mastiffs.
With fur and skin.
Yes.
But are they made of bones?
Let me describe the room to you. Floor-to-ceiling shelves line every wall of this windowless room, and the number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room. The chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has the symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion. I'm not sure how you've seen that since you've been to the front. Standing behind the chair, holding an open book, is a bear of a man, which is, you know him to be the Baron. He's wearing a breastplate, a rapier, silk tunic, and he's sporting a greasy beard that glistens in the lamplight. And resting on small rugs to his left and right are a pair of black mastiffs.
Shall we leave him to it?
Probably for the best.
Yeah, as you leave, there is one of his servants is waiting outside, and he's holding a poster.
What is it supposed to say?
Doesn't say anything. Looks like this.
Oh, is that me?
Is that Tarek?
Doesn't look like him. There's no mustache.
I think someone's gonna have to join.
And he's looking down at the floor expectantly, waiting for you to go.
Alright.
Valaki's got talent. Tarek, it's your time to shine, good sir.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I've put the name on it. Fuck.
Is this
He so as you're all exiting, he looks at you kind of with a half smile and walks in and closes the door. And as he closes the door, he says, "Sir, the new posters are ready." Close the door.
Can we listen at the door?
Okay. The perception.
If I was to make an educated guess, I would say that's probably the next festival after the Sunshine Festival.
And I think I've got a chance of winning.
I think you do. Maybe we should stick around.
Maybe we should. Can we form a band?
Could do.
Got 3 drummers here.
So do we listen to it, Dora?
Yeah, I'm listening. Do I need to roll anything?
Perception.
Perception.
You hear him talking about this poster and an upcoming festival. And Baron's not quite taken with the poster. He's kind of making noises like, maybe. But he's obviously interested in it. As you press your ear to the door opens.
Oh,
The servant stands there and he says, well, he just goes, "Can I help you?"
Okay, it's come unstuck now. Your hair is stuck in door.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
It looks at you kind of like, oh, okay, and kind of past.
Let's carry on.
Okay. Good save, guys. Good save. Have we decided if we're telling the parents about the kid or?
I wasn't sure. That's why I didn't say anything. But maybe I don't trust this dad guy.
Don't know. There's a lot of fishiness going on.
Shall we keep looking around the house for anything else?
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
Let's continue investigations.
Ransacking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to this room.
I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna go into the right-hand room.
It's locked.
I'll be back in a sec.
I'm gonna rifle through this vanity table in the drawers. See what's in the drawers.
Vanity, where are you? Right, so you're back in that room. What's that one? The bridal gown and mirror. Going what? Sorry.
Just rifle
rifle.
through the drawers on this vanity table.
There's nothing but bits of makeup.
And what is this?
Sorry?
This on the wall, is that a painting?
That is. Let me find it. It's a full-length mirror with a gilded frame.
Any markings?
It's just give me an insight. It's the frame looks unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's incredibly intricate. In fact, you're gobsmacked at the craftsmanship. The mirror itself looks quite old.
And I can see my reflection in it, yeah?
Yes.
So it works. That's good. This mannequin, what's it wearing? Bridal gown?
Bridal gown. Yeah, it's a bridal gown. A mannequin. Faceless mannequin.
Does anyone want to get married?
I'm all right,
Married as in
thanks.
pissed, or married as in.
No, married. I can provide just 2 AC bonus while the 2 people that are married are within 30 feet of each other.
Hmm.
No love involved. For the next 7 days, by the
On
way.
that then.
Should I grab the bridal gown just in case any of us wants to get married? Tarek, that might come in handy for you.
I'll be right back.
What's that?
If you
It's
want
not you. You don't have to really wear the bridal gown.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if he wants to
yeah,
feel pretty?
Who's getting?
Well, yeah,
married?
yeah. Grab the makeup while you're there as well, then.
I'm gonna grab some
Eyeshadow. Yeah.
Right.
Are
I'm
you
gonna-
saying I need some more makeup?
You're looking a bit
some
pale.
more.
Oh, what?
I think you just need a top up.
Yeah, just a top up. All right.
The skinny Lizzie ain't cutting it for you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna grab the bridal gown and stash it under my cloak.
A nice girdle as well.
You're ransacking the room. Okay.
Just the gown. Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna change of heart. No, I'm not ransacking.
Are you leaving the room?
Yeah.
Finished. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna try this room here. I'm gonna try into.
Pardon?
I'm gonna try into this room here on the.
That one.
big.
Okay. Yeah, there's a sign on this door that says all is not well, but it's been written quite hastily. And you enter the room, and it's a bedroom. It smells.
Oh dear.
It's a handsomely appointed room, though. It contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, a full-length mirror in a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual, apart from quite smelly.
Can I tell whether
It's the boys'
Sorry.
room smell.
Oh, it's teenage boy room smell. Yeah, I leave.
You gonna check the bin or anything?
Oh, I'm gonna look under the bed.
Hold your nose.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my nose and look under the bed.
There's nothing there.
All right. I'm gonna open up that window to air the room out, and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Come back in 5 minutes. Hey.
What do you do?
Going in this one.
Which one?
This door up here.
That room's locked. You try the door and it's locked.
Do you want me to try break in now, or shall we come back when the Baron isn't in the adjacent room?
Should we break it now?
Yeah.
Might as well while we're here.
I use my thieves tools again.
Okay. You pick the lock and it quite easily opens, and you swing the door open, and in there, chained to the back wall of this otherwise empty closet, is a badly beaten man wearing nothing but a loincloth. The iron shackles have cut into his wrists, causing blood to trickle down his hands. As you come in, he kind of looks up, and one of his eyes is completely just beaten out. And it says, "Please, no more."
What happened to you?
He looks up at you one more time because he obviously doesn't recognize your voice, and he looks at you with his one good eye. And he says, "Name's Udo."
Udo?
Yeah.
What did you do to be beaten?
And he kind of spits a bit of blood out. And he said, he says he was arrested during the Wolf's Head Jamboree last week for carrying a sign that suggested that Valakians should feed the Baron to the wolves.
I'm gonna slowly back out the room, and I'm just gonna put my finger to my lips and just shush the guy as I step out, and I'm gonna turn towards Marlowe and Ceres and go, "Come have a look, come have a look.
Come and have a look.
Look at it."
Having seen the chap and the state he's in, could I cast some sort of healing on him?
Oh, you're too
You want?
kind.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. Before I cast, I'll be like, "Look, I can make you feel a little better, but for God's sake, you cannot let anyone know we've been here, or that you're feeling a little better. Is that understood?"
It tries to laugh, but it just comes out as a gurgle. And you cast that 19 health.
Yeah.
He not only looks better, he looks younger. And he says, "Why, sir, thank you very much."
Shh.
He looks great.
The Burgomaster's next door for
He's just like
Pete's
now wearing a
sake.
suit and everything.
He says, "Well, they will definitely notice now."
Well, I might have to beat your face, do you understand?
Oh no, I've got an idea. I'm gonna his shackles, do they look like they have any sort of? Can they be unlocked or any sort of keyhole in them?
They look relatively flimsy. You can't just pull out of them.
Can I use my thieves' tools?
They are
to,
locked, yeah.
Yeah, pry them open.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna unlock him out of his shackles.
It takes practically no effort, and they unlock.
Wow.
This
And
is a
he
bad
he
idea.
kind of drops to the floor, and is holding his wrists. Is like, this doesn't hurt. What did you do?
I cured your wounds, good sir. No
And
one should be
he-
chained like this.
Says, may the morning Lord bless you and keep you well.
Let's hope so. But the Burgomaster's literally next door, so if you can keep the bloody noise down, for Pete's sake.
And he stands up and he starts like shuffling towards the door. And he turns around and he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna, and he runs out the door.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
I suggest we make a quick exit also.
I'm gonna lock the door as we leave.
All right,
Do you
so,
think
okay.
this might have someone in as well?
Oh, yeah, missed that, didn't
We
we?
could have a look. But I recommend it's
Let me-
the last one we look at.
Hide that so I don't forget.
So I didn't realise I was going to cure himself.
Have we relocked that door? Yeah.
Yeah, we relocked that door.
Okay.
So we've just healed and freed one of their prisoners.
Well,
Yeah.
he's made a dash for it, so I'll just fed my way through it. He told me he had candy.
Okay. So you're going into that room there.
This one, yeah.
So this one.
Okay. So that door opens without any effort.
It's a toilet,
And
isn't it?
as the door opens, from a distance, you hear, "Guard!" And
You what?
guards. Someone shouted guards. And then you hear a door down the corridor unlock and footsteps receding fast.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Run.
Right.
Oh, I've already been in prison.
Sorry, which direction did the footsteps come from, Peter? This way or this way?
This way, but they've receded fast and they've run down the stairs.
This way.
Oh, I think they've left. I think they're after the guy who's been running
Yeah.
away.
Right.
Yeah.
I suggest we go back to the tavern pretty damn
Yeah.
quick.
We don't want to check the guard's room.
They were flimsy shackles, though. We could make
Yeah,
that.
he's freed
Yeah.
himself.
He's broken out
Fully
of them.
healed.
He's broken out fully
Yeah.
healed and then locks the door behind him.
Wait,
Too right.
he's a clever little bugger.
That's exactly what I would do. Yeah, check the guard room, Keris, and we'll look out.
Oh, I'm up here, and is this the guard's room? Oh, this one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't describe that room to you. Not very exciting. Cloaks,
not?
coats, gowns, and other fancy apparel hang from the hooks on this closet. Arranged in low shelves are many fine shoes, slippers, and boots.
Is there anything in my size?
The shoes are. They're
Just
very
shoes?
nice as well. Yeah,
Is
they're
there
very
no dresses that'll fit me?
nice. No, they're too big for you.
Too big for me. Okay, I might grab a pair of nice shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to
Just in
check the guard
case.
room? Because clearly that's the guard room.
Yeah, the door is unlocked.
Open the door.
Are you going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like 6 guards in there? Oh no.
The room is empty. However, dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dress beautifully, others plainly. Some of the dolls fill along bookshelves, and others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still, others are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest. What's most odd is that they're all the same doll. And they look super duper familiar.
As in
Blinsky.
Blinsky dolls.
Every one of them is labeled. He's no Blinsky. He's no fun. And they all look like Irina.
I'm gonna grab a doll. Just take one.
Okay. You take one of the better looking ones or one of the kind of the rough prototypes.
Better looking ones.
Okay.
Right, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
actually, no,
you
put
steal a
this down.
doll.
Down the bottom stairs. Backstairs, backstairs, backstairs.
Backstairs, yeah.
Check these guys. If you want marrying, you got to come back to the tavern because we're having an after party.
Okay. So you're heading which way? You're just going to run out the front door.
Is there not one more room?
Where?
This corner room in the
Um,
on the bottom floor.
You checking that room as well?
Probably.
Yeah.
not.
Oops, wrong button again. Okay. This is the parlor. This parlor contains a fine array of furnishings and draperies with an overall feminine touch.
Ooh.
Right,
Oh, nice.
well,
Out we go.
there we go.
Okay.
Just to check
Wait.
before we leave, we're not telling the burgomaster or whatever that
His son's a mass
what we've
murderer.
just
No.
yeah, or the wife.
To be fair, he seems like a bit of a git, so I'm quite happy for
I
his son.
agree. I'm just double checking. Right,
I think.
let's go.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, let's drop him in it.
Drop him in it.
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, I'll stand outside. I'll let Tarek do the talking.
Oh, do you not think though?
Go on,
Like,
Tarek, off you go.
because she's like asked us to do it, and I don't
We
know.
could always lie to
Maybe
him
we
and
could
say,
ask her some questions about her son.
Yeah, let's go with that first.
Okay.
Before I go in though, I would like to cast. Oh no, she'll know I've cast it on her. No, I better not do that.
Can I just
Hey.
try and cheer the mood just by going in singing a song?
You go for it.
Performance check.
Um, 40.
Okay. You
Toss
You
a
wander
coin
in.
to your Witcher or Valley of Plenty.
she sings back to you, "Oh, Valley of Plenty." I love that song. Welcome back. Did you find the missing the not bridesmaid
Made of
lady
handmade.
waiting?
Oh yeah, that one.
Handmaid's Tale.
Not quite. We did find your son though. In the upper floors. Did you know he had some cats?
I don't know what to do with that boy anymore. Won't let me into his room or anything.
Oh, I know he's at such an awkward age.
I know. Oh God.
Does his dad not discipline him?
He tried to, and then he just made things worse.
I think we should just tell her.
Please, did you find the butler?
Well, when we were talking with your son, he'd actually owned up to fiddling with
Fiddling?
some spells, and it turns out that he's accidentally
Killed them?
killed them.
She blinks like it's not quite registered. It's like, I'm sorry. Say sorry. What?
Yeah, so he's been testing some spells from his book he found in the library, and yeah, he's ended up testing them on the servants, and
She's
ended up with their death.
she's furious. She looks furious. And she storms out the room, heading for the stairs, and she just stops at the door and she says, "Thank you for your services, Please leave now. We will send you payment. And she storms off.
Thank you.
And the maid is standing kind of at the door, looking at the doors expectantly.
Shall we leave? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You've proper dropped him in it now.
Dropped in it now. Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going?
I shouldn't be such a weird fucking
Back
kid.
to the inn.
Back to the inn.
To the
Yep.
end. Oh,
In we
wait,
go.
Marlo, don't you have to pick up your weapon from the weapon guy? Because he put silver on it, didn't he?
Yes, my mace, of course. Thank you, Felson. Very kind of you. My brain would be riddled with rubbish if it wasn't for you fine people. So,
I'll go with you because I want to see if he's got anything for me.
Okay. So you're on the landing page. Wait, is this the right one?
Can we
right,
have
so
a
you-
break? Sorry. Go on.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I'll be back too.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I'll be back 3.
I'll be back.
Has anybody tried Goat Simulator?
Yeah. It's alright for a while.
Is it bad?
It's just a bit too daft for me.
What do you actually have to do? What's the goal?
Literally just smashing into people and just breaking everything. Goats do.
Is there anyone chasing you to try and put you in a pen?
You can play it. There's an MMO version, like a Warcraft version of it. It's shit.
I can imagine.
Oh, I've got a question. How do I raise my AC as a barbarian? Do I need to add into my stats, or does that happen naturally as you level?
Your AC comes from dexterity and something else. As long as you're not wearing armor. Hit points. No, it's not hit points.
Let's see. It's
Hit points.
include the armor you wear, the shield you carry, and your dexterity modifier. I can wear armor, but might not be worth it as a barber.
Right. So if you carry armor or a shield or both, that AC overrides your AC. The higher your dex, the higher your AC.
I know what I'm putting my points into next time.
So if you bump yours up to 14, then you get 1. Actually, how is that? You got 14 then.
I've got 13. I've got 13 plus 1. Oh.
Oh, it's your dexterity modifier, which is +1. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in equipment. Attacks. Oh, you're not. Oh. Dex bonus, unarmored bonus, unarmored defense.
Ah,
Some kind of bonus. Yes.
yeah, I think so.
Yes, I fucking hate it.
Really?
Hate it. Just keep falling over, especially the ones where you have to run through the right door, and if you don't run through the right door, you just lose the whole game.
Have you done the seesaw game?
No.
Oh, you'll hate if you hate that one. You'll hate the seesaw one. It's hell. Dylan's
You know what? You're talking about me looking me in the eye. Fucking coward.
I shoot around them.
It is shit. You've got a choice of 2 seesaws, and everybody jumps on one of them and raises the seesaw right up till, even if you jump on it, even if you get high enough, you just
It's not funny being racist. Yeah.
What's this?
You know what? You've
Cool,
had
guys.
5 minutes to explain. Now fuck off. Get out the train.
You'll either love it or hate it.
Ah.
I hate it. Passion.
Totally reliable delivery service with it, though, isn't it, Pete?
Oh, that was good, but it made me feel sick.
Oh yeah, it's got
So frustrating.
you wobble a lot in that, don't you?
Yeah, it's another one where you wobble a lot here.
The one.
Funny.
But that's what was making me sick.
I'm gonna drink it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Is everybody back?
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
I'm here.
Right.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
With me, caller. Okay. As you're about to walk into the inn, someone says, "Excuse me, sirs," and you turn around to see who it is, and it's a very smartly dressed man, who is incredibly polite, and he says, "My name is Ernst Larnack, and my Lady Wachter, would like to extend a dinner invitation to you good people for tonight. Terribly sorry for the short notice. You are cordially invited to dinner with Lady Wachter at the Wachter House."
Is it nearby?
He points it out on your map.
Guys?
I say yes. I say why not?
May I inquire who Lady Wachter is? We're not familiar with this town or the people, residents within it. Is she a lady of note?
Oh, very much so. Fiona Wachter is very important person in the town of Vallaki.
Please forgive our ignorance. Why is she important? Is she the mayor or?
No. He kind of gives you this look like that would be great kind of thing, and he says, "No, she's just a very important person."
We are charmed for her invitation, and I accept. Or if you don't mind, people,
Nope.
I'm happy to accept.
I
Very
say
good.
invitation for some free food and a nice evening. I say why not?
Sounds good.
Please come tonight.
Of course.
And he bows and walks away.
This guy looks familiar.
Doesn't look familiar to you.
Does that?
We've not heard the name Wachter around the town, have we?
Do we ask the barkeep?
Probably should. Good call.
Good, cool.
Head into
Going
the
in,
bar
yeah.
and ask the denizens of the pub.
Okay. So it's Erwin, remember, is the innkeeper.
Good afternoon, Owen. How are things?
Ah, welcome, friends. Good to see you again. Did you find that girl in the end?
The girl, the
Yes, Arabella.
Yes,
She's missing.
Arabella, no, not yet. We've come across a few characters, but no Arabella yet. We are keeping an eye out. Trust us. I was hoping you might be able to give us some information, good sir.
I can try.
Lady Wachter?
As soon as you say that, it goes and is like, kind of keep it down, and nods across the room.
Oh,
and
sorry.
you turn around and you see two men sitting there, and they're not talking to each other, just staring at each other now. And then for a few moments, they continued drinking fairly loudly, getting a bit rowdy.
Is there somewhere we can go to discuss this, maybe perhaps privately?
Yes, of course. And he puts you to the back room, kitchen.
Head out to the back.
Okay. And he says, she's a very important person. Let me do the voice. She is very important person.
Hello,
It's very good. Hello.
my name.
It's Inigo Montoya.
Yes.
He says, yes, Lady Wachter. She comes from a very long line of aristocracy.
Is she related to the Burgomaster, perhaps?
Only in that she would love nothing more than to be the Burgomaster of Vallaki.
Right. So, sorry, I don't mean to. You're clearly wondering why we're asking these questions. We've just been invited to dinner this evening.
Ooh, you have obviously caught her attention, which is not hard to believe.
Yes. Well, we just. I'd hate for us to walk into something unknown. So she's a bit of a. She likes a bit of power, does she?
I don't know too much about her, but she's a very private person.
Has she
But I
lived
do
here
know
long?
that she.
Is she a new
Yes,
resident?
her entire family line has lived in Vallaki and Barovia for hundreds of years. Comes from an extremely distinguished bloodline.
Forgive the comment, but should we be worried?
Worried?
It seems a little out of the ordinary to be invited for dinner with such a dignitary that we don't even know.
It certainly is. She is a very private person, so she must have something quite important to discuss with you, I guess. But just beware her two sons out there. They're a bit brash, let's just say.
Out there in the bar.
Yes.
Oh, right.
They're the ones that I nodded at very obviously.
Fair. Okay. Are they? When you say brash, they're approachable chaps, or not so much?
I wouldn't like to. I wouldn't like to speak to them for very long.
Okay. I will go speak to them now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll wander out to the bar, find the peeps at the table, whatever table they're at. Where are they at? Where are they at? All right.
Okay. So, what, you're just going to wander over?
Yeah.
Okay. They both look at you, and say that they look at each other and they say, "Ah, welcome. Please sit down."
Hello,
I'm,
good
I'm
sirs.
trying to vary the voices, but I'm.
That's right, it's hard. It's Eastern European. There's only so much you can do. Hello, good sir. May I buy you a drink?
There's two of them, by the way. They say,
Sirs,
"Oh,
sirs,
what?
sirs.
Of course, we would never turn down drinks."
I'll motion to the barkeep to bring 2 glasses of the not good stuff.
Not good stuff. Okay. He looks at you, the barkeep, and he kind of almost imperceptibly shakes his head.
Greetings, sir. I've just been informed.
You're not going to
by-
respond.
to me. So
You're not going to respond to the barkeep.
So he's got no drinks.
He's just nodded, almost imperceptibly. Not nodded. Shook his head when you asked for the cheap stuff.
Not the cheap
The
stuff.
expensive stuff.
No, I'm saying not the dragon stuff.
Oh, sorry. Okay, he nods.
I was like, give me the piss.
Sorry, I thought you meant the cheap stuff.
No, not the cheap stuff. I mean, not the top flight, the dragon, good shit.
Right. Okay. Red Dragon.
That's the one. Yeah. So,
Okay.
good sirs. Just my friends and I motioned to the rest of the party. Just been approached by a member of the Wachter family, the household, I should say, and they've invited us to dinner with your I believe, forgive my presumptiveness here, but your mother, Lady Wachter.
They look at each other and they roll their eyes, but they're also extremely drunk, and they say, yes."
I was just hoping
And
if you're going to be in attendance this evening, perhaps maybe we can get to know one another before.
no.
No. No. Oh, okay. Any reason why you don't want to attend?
Just shrugs. He shrugs kind of nonchalantly.
So you don't get on with your mother then?
He just shakes his head like no, but he doesn't want to say it.
Understand.
And
Families are terrible curse sometimes, aren't they?
Yep. And just as that said, the drinks arrive, and they just grab them, and they kind of raise a glass to you, a cup rather, and just start drinking.
Would you happen to know by chance the whereabouts of maybe
He stops you as you're speaking, and he looks at his cup, and he looks at his brother, and they look at each other, and they're like, "He said he ran out of this stuff." They both look at the barkeep, and the barkeep's like, "Ugh," and just goes into the kitchen.
They may have some reserves for special occasions and such people.
You say that, and they look quite angry about it.
Are you? I'm sorry. I don't mean to veer off track here, but have you noticed the presence of we're looking for a missing child called Arabella?
Oh, the Vistani girl, and he doesn't really want to talk about it. He doesn't care about it. We don't care about those people.
May I ask why?
She's a Vistana. Why would we give a shit?
Yes, indeed. Why? What do you give a shit about?
Just points at his cup. He dangles it.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll leave you two here then. If you do find yourselves at an impasse this evening, feel free to join us.
Yeah, no. And they get up and they walk out.
I'll relay what I've learnt from the drunkards to the rest of the party.
Hey, Docs. What's the rest of the party doing?
Beers.
Bears.
Yes.
Beers, mates.
Beers.
Beer. What are you talking about?
Wine.
What wine?
The red wine. The only wine. Oh no, they're out of wine, aren't they?
The dragon stuff, yeah.
Yeah, those were the last 2 cups.
Oh, no.
We should actually go and look maybe for the winery at some point.
Oh yeah, we weren't. We were going to, weren't we?
Yeah, it's a
After
day
the
away,
festival, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was it. After the festival. When is the festival? Is it coming up soon?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
2 weeks when I'm back. Depending on how you go tonight.
Pete's going to the festival.
Are you going to the festival?
In Croatia.
Oh sweet.
What do you do?
Should we?
It's early evening at the moment. Sort of late afternoon, early evening. The sun is shining dimly.
Is it worth going and checking on the priest, perhaps? See if he knows anything about Lady Wakta? Is it Wakta or Vakta?
Wachter.
Vakta. So it's like
Finally, my chance to bust out my German accent. Wachter.
Wakta. Dun, 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 dun. The
Wakta.
Valkyries.
Maybe we should go and check on the thing that we did as well. What was it called?
The consecration.
Thank you. Yes, that one.
Crustaceans.
Perhaps, yes. Let's go and check
Look
on
at
the
station.
priest.
Filthy prawns. Filthy prawn. Yeah.
Okay. So where are you going to the? You going to the church?
Church, yeah.
Me change the scenery. I haven't got a church for Valaki. Let me you on the map. Okay, so you're back at the church, and yeah, the Father Lucian is standing there, and someone else that you recognize.
Who is it?
It's the guy that you released in the house.
Oh.
Ooh.
And he sees you, and kind of waves at you. And Father Lucian looks at you, and he looks quite troubled.
Oh. Go and talk to Father Lucian then.
Okay. You wander over as if nothing has happened, and Father Lucian speaks first. The guy tried to say something, and Father Lucian cuts him off. And he said, "You are in so much shit. Do you know what will happen if they find out who let him go?"
Well, they'll probably come and try and find us. By then, we'll be long gone.
Find us. Who let him go?
Not before they kill this idiot. And points at Udo. And Udo looks kind of hurt, but also is just like, yeah, actually, never thought of that. He says, Father Lucian says, "Whatever you do, if you see Izek, you turn the other way."
Thank you for the heads up, Father.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Sorry, I understand we were in an awkward position, and unfortunately, my healing spell got a little bit out of control, and made him a little bit better than what he should have been. It certainly wasn't intentional. I just wanted to make him feel a little less like dying.
He doesn't have much to say to that.
Do you know a lady Wakta?
Yes.
Could you perhaps maybe tell us a little bit about her? We're due to go there for supper this evening.
She's a very troubled lady, but also very private.
Could you think of any reason why she might invite our group in particular for an evening there?
You obviously have something to offer. That would be the only thing I could think of. Would make her break her privacy rules. Rules.
Ooh,
Yeah. Seclusion.
intrigued.
Break her seclusion, I meant.
Well, thank you for your guidance.
Go in peace, my child.
Father, can I ask how the consecration spell went? Did it work?
He looks at you and is like, shh.
Shh.
He looks around like, come with me. And you follow him to a quieter part of the church. And he says, Devil hasn't shown himself here yet. But that's the only way we will find out. Irina steps forward, and she says, well, if it's me that he's after, and I shouldn't put anybody else in danger, I'm going to stay with Father Lucian for now. And she goes and stands next to him. And you get a little message at the bottom of the screen that says, Irina has left your party.
Oh no.
Tarek will be heartbroken.
You're crying in front of the father. He says,
No, I just sort of to the side and just like wipe my. Oh, some dust in my eye.
yes, it's a very old church. I get it.
Yes.
Okay. Udo says,
Hodor.
Hodor. Says, Hodor. He says, Lady Vactor's hatred for the Burgomaster is well known, if nothing else. It will be something to do with that.
Why do they hate each other?
It goes back a long time.
How do you know so much, Hodor?
Hodor.
Hodor.
Udo.
Udor. How do you know so much?
He says it's common knowledge, and he looks at the father, and he said he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
She hates him. He hates her. It's a very sad situation.
Are these not times for people of the same towns to be at peace and work together?
That's what I've been saying for a long time.
Well, perhaps maybe we can spread that message this evening.
Yes, perhaps we can.
I hope so.
and Engage a peace.
What do you do?
Go to the get my mace. Mace.
Or the
yeah.
I like the
Smith.
Mace. I like the silvery buttered mace.
Okay. So you bid everyone farewell, and you walk down to the smith, and as you're walking towards it, towards the place, you see several guards kind of standing around, looking suspicious, or looking at you suspiciously and everyone else. And then some other guards are putting up the poster with the bard that you saw at the Burgomaster's mansion, and they're putting those up next to the Festival of the Blazing Sun posters. And you're at the Smith.
Pop in.
Okay, so you
discreetly.
okay. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. The door opens. The non-existent bell rings, and the guy's hard at work.
Good day, sir. I was wondering if you'd had a chance to maybe fix or modify my mace, as it were.
Oh yes. One moment, and he puts his stuff down. Chucks another sword into the water, and it hisses. And he walks over to a weapon rack and pulls out your mace, and it's the same mace, only looking quite silvery.
Fantastic! You've done a wonderful job, good sir.
He said, "Oh, it's this mace. It really took to the silver."
Thank you. What do I owe you?
He kind of counts on his fingers like a child, and is like, 10 gold.
Fantastic. We can afford that. Yes, 10 gold. I'll pay it gladly.
Okay, so you hand the cash over, and he goes back to hammering a new weapon.
Nice.
Does he have any light weapons in stock?
Yeah, he's got several.
What?
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Just
What are you looking for?
Just like a small.
What do you want?
What have you got? I'll have that one.
Yeah,
I know. Just like a light melee weapon, like a small sword or something. Yes.
Short sword.
Yeah.
Is a light weapon. What is that? Not sure what it's classed as. Okay, so you can have hand axe. Hold it up. You can have hand axe, a light hammer, a sickle, or a club.
How much are they all the same price?
50 gold.
50. Wow. So I don't think we've got that much gold, have we? No, I'll be right. I'll leave it. It's fine.
Is it
Okay,
possible?
25.
Oh, I've only got 10 on me.
No.
Come on, 10's a good price. 10 is a good price.
Persuasion check, please.
Sing a song.
Oh, what? Persuasion check.
Persuasion.
How do I? Oh, there we go.
And why do you think you deserve such a hefty discount?
Well, it's coming up to a festival, you can have a lot of business in, so I just thought, just coming in at the right time.
Yes, this is indeed a very busy time. Okay. 10 gold today and 10 gold tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay.
You don't sound convincing, dude.
I mean, sure.
Sure. Of course.
Okay.
We'll definitely be here tomorrow.
He goes over to the weapon rack and he just grabs what are you getting? Sorry.
I just the axe, I guess. Yeah.
Hand axe. Okay. Yeah. He puts a hand axe. He says it's very good quality.
Oh, thank you very much. I will look after it.
And it actually does look sick.
Oh,
A
sweet.
good hand axe. It's gleaming. But it's not a hand axe of gleaming. It's just a hand axe.
It's just
Can I ask? Sorry.
No, you first.
Can I ask if he has any powdered silver that I can purchase?
Oh, I'm sorry, we're all out.
Oh,
So it's very rare these days. Silver. In fact, I don't remember the last time I saw silver since this cleric brought it.
we bring the silver.
Yeah, Marlowe had the silver that he nicked from the death house.
Oh, do we have any left?
It's all gone into the.
All gone
Mace.
into this mace. Right. Okay. No worries.
I'm sorry, little lady. He only says that because he's a huge fella.
No worries.
We've got silver pieces that are like, as in money. Can you not smelt that down?
I don't have that kind of time on my hands, my friend. As you said, it's going to be a busy time.
Damn it.
What's he got in the way of two-handed weapons?
Two-handed.
Yeah.
You on the weapon rack, as you're browsing, you see a glaive, which is it's a huge weapon. It's very long. It's probably about 10 feet. You think? He has great axe, great swords, halberds. I mean, this guy, he's obviously good at what he does because they all look really good. There's a maul and a pike. There's a slightly shorter version of the glaive, but still quite unwieldy, I think.
For the glaive.
You're having the glaive?
Yeah.
Okay. The price tag on it is 100 gold.
Ooh, how much for the pike?
The pike is 50 gold.
Oh,
I've noticed that everything in Barovia is quite a lot more expensive than what you'd imagine.
I'm gonna ask the party. I've only got 8 gold. What's the party's total pull?
I think we've got like. I think we've got like 100 gold actually.
I haven't got any.
100. Hang on a sec. 111, 121.
Sound as convincing as you did when you said you're going to bring 10 more gold tomorrow.
No, but then minus 35. I was like tallying it all up on a spreadsheet.
While you decide, I'm going to send a nip to the loo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me
He's
get
that
the
excited.
I don't know whether to charm him or intimidate him.
Pete's gone to the toilet, you can't do that.
Oh no, later. When he comes back.
Probably charm, maybe? I think he's a blacksmith, he won't be intimidated well.
Maybe persuade if you can.
You've got plenty of weapons as well.
Don't forget, you also have to come up, if you're going to persuade him, you have to tell people what you're going to persuade him with.
Yeah.
We've got 76 gold, I think.
I'll see if I can get it for 20.
Just flash him thigh or something, I'm sure it'll work.
That's how I'm gonna lean over and like, hey, you into half orcs?
A flashy
these.
green
Buns
green
of
hairy
steel.
thigh.
Look at these abs. Look at them.
I don't know. He seems quite lenient with the prices because he started off at 50 and I managed to get it for 10. So
Yeah, but if I use my womanly charms, it might go lower.
This
You
is
never
true.
know.
Like, here, I'll pay you to take it.
Yeah, look, you didn't listen. You didn't flash and leg at him. You don't know.
And I'm back in the room. You decided.
I'm gonna lean over the counter and I'm gonna wink seductively, and I'm gonna be like, "How much for the pike?"
Well, you're gonna have to give me a flirtation check. What's that gonna be? Persuasion?
All right,
Persuasion.
persuasion.
You have to do it in your best flirty voice.
We got.
I've got
Um,
3.
What have you got?
He says.
Oh wow. Three.
He says, for you, 50 gold.
Not even a bit lower? Not even 25?
No. What is my motivation?
I mean, look at these abs. Look at them. And also, and I whisper this to him, I'm aiming to kill a certain devil.
Oh, he says, those are impressive abs, but I think you can use one of my weapons to kill him?
You're a good blacksmith, are you not?
Well, yes, and he looks quite proud of himself. He says, okay, 30 gold.
I'm gonna lean over the party because it's the party's going. Is everyone alright with that?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Treat
so
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the pike.
Okay. Grab the pike, and you put it in your pocket, and what do you do?
In your pocket.
I wink at him and I go, "Thank you very much, sir."
And he blushes a little bit, despite your 3. You did say the magic words.
Tarek just has a bit of throw up in his mouth.
Okay. Flirting with the smith, that's a new one. You do? Gonna do any side quests?
Do we want to look for the little girl? Because that little boy came running up with the posters before, didn't he?
Arabella, yeah. Do we have any leads on that?
Lake Zarovich.
Yeah, the lake.
Well,
But we'd have to.
Sorry,
go on.
let's say, can we get to the lake and back again in time?
It's at the edge of town. Not miles away.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, Lake.
Okay, oh god, where was I? Okay, so the lake, I'm not sure if I've shown you a picture of it. No, I haven't. Go feast your eyes on it.
There's a man in the middle.
Somebody fishing?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Okay. So, as you approach the lake, and you see, you see a man on a boat. Not too far away, but he's on the water. And there's a fishing line, and you're within viewing distance of each other, and he sees you and he kind of freezes.
Get on a boat.
Okay.
Oh.
And
As you start climbing into a boat, he stands up.
Oh.
okay,
Is that it?
keep going.
What are you doing now?
Try and paddle out to him.
He picks up a sack from his boat.
Oh no. That's going to be the body or something, isn't it?
It's wriggling.
Command him to
It's
stop.
wriggling.
Regaling.
I'll cast Thaumaturgy with my booming voice. Halt! Stop what you're doing!
Gets quite flustered, but he's not responding very much.
Keep trying to get out to him.
So you're gonna start rowing.
Can
Yeah.
I cast Nature's Wrath on him?
Oh my god.
What does that do? You're about 100 feet away. What's the
Oh, reach. It doesn't have a area. Doesn't have it. Doesn't say.
Within 10
Oh
feet.
no, it does. No, 10 feet. Oh shit. Oh.
Can I pick Cirrus up and throw her as hard as I can to the boat?
100 feet.
Well, can I chuck it? Yeah, like what,
Do it.
90 feet. Can I pick her up and can I absolutely just wing her over there?
That's a solid yes. And you're going to have to give us a solid athletics check. And you need to beat 15.
I'm gonna swim
Oh,
like
actually,
mad.
good call. That's a 20.
Sorry,
You beat at 20.
should have kept my mouth shut.
21.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
Right. You you pick the paladin up just as she's wondering whether her spell will reach the guy, and you launch her at him. And as you picking her up, the guy drops the sack in the water. And the paladin doesn't quite reach the boat because it's 100 feet. But you land practically next to, well, not practically, is about 5 or 10 feet from the where the sack went in the water.
Swimming down to get it.
Okay, as you do that, he sits down and starts rowing. And you need to give me an athletics check. You need to beat a 15.
Sorry to interrupt, but while this is happening, I'm getting in a boat and I'm rowing out there as well to either help Keris when she comes aboard, if she can, if she's wearing armour, or I'm going to be in pursuit.
15.
I'm going to get in the boat with Marlowe. Morrowind, sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll be with.
You need to change your name, Mike.
Marlowe's right.
It is
All right, sorry.
I'm also jumping in the boat and I'm gonna row like mad.
Once we get within 60 foot, I'm going to use my command spell.
Okay. So first of all, Keris has rolled a 15. So you grab a few threads from the sack, but this water is murky as hell. So you need to give me a DC 12 perception check. See if you can spot the sack. As it's perception check, DC 12.
Just roll
Meter beat.
a 12.
Perception.
Roll perception.
You need to
It's
beat
got-
12.
it's got to beat a 12.
Meter
My
beat.
perception. Right, sorry. Perception.
So everybody else is rowing like mad. Who's doing the rowing?
Felston, because she's clearly stronger than
Give me
anyone else.
give me an athletics check, Austin.
Oh no. 7.
So Keris has rolled me a 22 perception. So you spot the sack. Felston's not quite as quick rowing after the guy. I mean, he's going hell for leather.
Obviously shagged out after tossing Keris 100 feet.
Yeah. So you, Keris, you are able to grab the. You're able to grab the sack. However, you have gone quite deep, and you're kind of beginning to get that horrible feeling of choking that you need some air. So you're gonna have to give me.
Can I cast Misty Spell? Misty Step? I can teleport. Oh shit, I might not be able to teleport something else with me. Can I teleport something else with me with this one? Sorry. Just me. Oh. Oh. No, I'm not teleporting.
Okay, so you're gonna have to give me a Constitution saving throw. Give me a 12.
Oh, I don't like this.
You you really need that breath, and you can feel it in your throat. You're choking, and with
23.
a very deft couple of strokes, you are out.
With the thing, the bag.
Sorry.
With the bag as well.
Well, you've got the bag in your hand, but the wriggling's getting slower.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
Help! Help!
Yep.
Over here!
And there's no
Do you have a
bolts.
weapon you can cut it open with?
There's no
Oh,
bolts
fuck.
anywhere near.
Got my sword. I'm gonna like try and cut it with my sword, like just the top to let whatever's inside out.
Right, so you're in the middle of a lake. There's nothing to hold on to, and this sack's weighing you down. And you're able to pull your sword out, and you'd kind of slip it between where the You slip it between where it's tied, where the twine is tied around the top, and you're gonna have to give me a dexterity throw.
Oh shit.
I won't give you disadvantage because that would suck. But you have to beat a 15.
Oh
The
my
wriggling
god.
is getting slower, and the guy is getting away.
Got a -1. Right. Fuck.
You
Wait,
you
how far
you
away are we,
plunge.
Pete?
100 feet. He's getting away. You're
I'm
about
not worried about him,
120.
I'm worried about Keris and the sack.
You're about 50 feet away.
I'm going to cast command on him.
Yeah. Let's deal with that in a second. So you, Keris, you plunge your sword into the sack, but you do cut the ropes.
Yeah.
And as you release the top of the sack, you look inside, and it's there's quite a lot of blood now, and you see some black hair,
no.
sort of the top of her head.
Shit. Right, I'm gonna pull it, whatever it is, out by the.
Yeah. By this time, the bolt is about 10 feet away, and Omadon, just give us your command.
Halt.
Yeah, do I need to roll something?
Yeah, wisdom, 14.
A D20. He stops rowing instantly. So yeah, there's the body's still warm, and the boat is there now.
Are they dead?
Help Keris and the bag into the boat.
You get in first and give me a strength check for both.
I'll pass the bag person up.
Is anyone else helping me?
I'll help with this.
Yeah, I'll help.
We're all three.
All right, there's no need for a strength check then, because you're already quite powerful anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pull them both onto the boat, and the practically lifeless body, bleeding body of a little girl is in the sack.
Oh, heal.
Is she dead or is she just bleeding?
She's bleeding quite profusely, and she's pale.
Cure wounds again.
Is it a spell? Because I've got lay hands on pool. I've got 30 HP that I can cast between long rests.
Yeah, so you kneel down next to this girl, dripping wet, both of you, and you put your hands on her chest, and you. How much are you doing?
I'll cast not guiding bolt. Cure wounds.
I could.
Sorry, I'll
Execute
cast
her.
Cure wounds if she's not dead.
Right, so both the paladin and the cleric kneel next to her, and what's the paladin saying?
Well,
What's Keris saying?
I can probably give her another. I'll cast another 10 healing. On
What
her
are you
as
saying?
well. Do I have to say something?
Yeah, and I want it in Welsh.
Oh, whatever that. Oh, blah 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 blah. I can't do Welsh. I can't do any accents.
Are you speaking orc?
Maybe.
Oh, you'd have to do it in Welsh.
So it's a lot of clear in it, like clear.
It's all right. Let's not ruin the moment.
Please don't ask me to do accents.
All right, okay, don't do accents.
Right, so 10, basically.
But you have to say something.
I have to put my hands on her and say, I'll restore 10 HP to you.
10 HP.
10 HP. Here you go.
Yeah. He go,
She-
poosh, and like,
She's like, what?
What's a HP?
She opens her eyes and she says, "What's HP?"
I better not be an STD.
oh,
All right.
feel better.
The girl opens her eyes and she coughs quite a lot of water out,
Oh, thank goodness.
and she's just coughing and spluttering, but she's still not quite well. Because she nearly drowned. You do.
Should I give her some more?
You've given her enough. You've brought her back to life.
Yeah, okay.
I did cast heal wounds as well. Did that go off or not?
Oh, I guess it. Yeah.
Right.
14.
Yeah.
Oh no, you healed yourself before, I guess.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
That Disciple of Life.
Cure wounds.
What's Disciple of Life?
I don't know.
Come up on your thing.
I don't know.
Right, okay.
Thing it says cure wounds.
I thought that was the one where you said that it heals you as well for a certain amount.
Oh, probably as well. Okay, sorry, I ordered for 10 then.
All right, so you both drop to your knees and you pray to your respective gods. And yeah, she kind of opens her eyes and coughs a load of water up. And she just lies back down. And she says, "Give me a moment." And
It's alright, we have some other people to deal with.
Definitely.
We go after the bloke that was rowing.
Okay, are you gonna start rowing again?
Yeah.
Right. So you approach the boat where the guy has just still got his hands on the paddles, but he's not rowing. And he's quite blatantly drunk. As you get close, you can just see in his face. He's just like half an eye open.
Shall I grab him?
Shall we get in the boat and row him to shore if he's just freezing? Like
Just grab him, get him in our boat, and just question him.
Yeah.
in our boat? Okay.
Okay. Does a command spell disable him, or what does it do? Does it do anything else?
No, it's sort of at your discretion. But it's obviously.
All right then. He has no interest in rowing. And that's it.
He just wants to stay wherever he is, I guess.
Yeah, and as soon as what are you getting him onto the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. As you pull him onto the boat, he spots the girl in the boat, and he says, "You horse munching thief! I can't believe you're not dead." And spits.
I'm gonna punch him and knock him out.
Give me. Right, I'll tell you now. He's got 4 hit points. Give me a strength check. If you roll a 20, you kill him.
Oh no.
No. Can I just lightly tap him with a finger?
Try to do that way.
Anything other than a 20 gives you the desired effect. A 20 will kill him.
Oh.
Give us a strength check. You feeling lucky?
Punk.
Can I just intimidate him instead, please?
Too late. You got to roll a 20.
Come on.
Oh.
Either way, he's getting what he deserves.
That's quite a chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna just grab him by the neck and just stare at him. So I'll roll intimidation.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted you to punch him. That would've been
I
so
don't
cool.
want to kill him. He's got information.
That's
He laughs
okay. We
and-
can bring him back.
Laughs and spits in your face. And he
Oh,
says,
can somebody else punch him?
He says, "Give me your best shot."
I'll punch him.
I'll punch him in the face.
Right,
Go on.
everybody starts punching him.
No, kick him in the nuts.
If I see a 20, a 19, or an 18, because there's 3 of you, you kill him.
Oh,
Oh.
Who else?
go on,
Nope.
Falston.
Oh no! I just said, can I just intimidate him again? Can I just grab him by the neck, one-handed, and just
Oh,
shake him
Just
a
bear
bit?
in mind that a paladin and a bard has just punched him. He's bleeding profusely from the nose and one of his eyes. And consider him intimidated.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna stare at him.
Okay.
No, I can't be trusted.
What's going on here?
What are you saying?
I'm shouting at him. What's going on here? Why are you droning the young lass?
Young lass. She's just a thief she'll just spread her legs and earn her luck once she grows. She deserves to be in this lake.
What's that to do with you?
What's
What's it
to
got
do
to do
me?
with you? Whether she's spreading her legs or doing whatever, thieving.
Those Vistani, those stinking people, they're all the same. They should all be killed. And there's a little hiccup.
She's done you no wrong then.
She's good luck.
Good luck.
Um,
What do you mean?
since my fish, there's no more fish in this lake. I need to sacrifice someone. It might as well be one of those dogs.
Why do you call them dogs?
Because that's what they are. They are, in fact, dogs is a compliment. Maybe cockroaches.
Good lord.
He spits a bit of blood out.
I'm gonna gag him.
Okay. As you go to gag him, his eyes open wide, and you all look at what you kind of follow his gaze, and Arabelle stood there, and she's pointing a finger at him, and he says, "No, no." She says, "May all wine turn to water in your mouth, you drunken wretch of a man." He says, "No, no." Terrified.
I think we should let her do it. She magic.
She puts her hand down.
Is there
And
anything else?
she sits back down like quite hard because it obviously took all her strength to just to stand up. And she says, "Thank you so much. Please take me to my father Lovash. He will surely reward you for saving me."
Okay.
Okay. What do you do?
Shall we head to the Vistani camp?
Sounds like a plan.
I'll have a perception check off everyone.
$13.
As you're rowing away, both Marlowe and Felston spot it, and it's just an elk, and it's standing on the bank, and it's huge. First of all, it is huge. It's quite far across the lake, like almost at the other end, and it's so big you can still see it. And
Elk.
and you spot the elk. And Arabelle, she gasps, and she says, "Oh, it's the Mad Mage."
Sorry, what?
I'm not entirely sure that it must be. I've heard the stories. It must be the Mad Mage. And as she says that, the elk just calmly turns and walks away into the tree line.
Is there a path he's following, or is it just disappears?
No. It was just on the edge of the lake, watching you, and then it's walked into the trees. And you're still rowing towards the shore and back towards Vallaki.
Okay.
So as you're rowing, she says, "Who are you?" She seems quite a lot better. I mean, thanks to your healing, she's recovering quite fast, remarkably fast.
We're a group of people, adventurers, that found ourselves in this land.
Soon as you say the word adventurers, her eyes open wide and she looks a massive grin appears on her face.
She used to be an adventure like us, and then
what's
she
the
took
joke?
an arrow. To an-
And she says, "Adventurers, tell me stories, please. Tell me. Have you ever seen?" And she's trying to think of something. Have you ever seen a dragon?
No.
Not in this lifetime.
I pull out my
Have you seen a giant?
pseudo dragon, like this one.
She loses her shit. She's like, "What?" And she does like this little spin, and just giggles excitedly. And she's like, "Can Can I hug it?
Yeah, he's
Before you finish talking, she just
Neutral
grabs
good.
him and just gives him just the biggest hug. Like if this little skeleton dragon had eyes, they'd be popping out and his like tongue and everything.
Dear child, could you perhaps maybe tell us more about the mage
the Mad Mage.
you saw on the shore?
Yes, the mad mage. He's there's most people thought he was dead. When he faced down with the devil.
Really?
Oh, so it's that.
Yes. Sorry.
This is the wizard we need to meet, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Would seem.
She says, I see him in my dreams quite a lot as well. Oh, no, not really dreams, but yeah, they're dreams. Maybe dreams. Feel like dreams, but they're not dreams. She's kind of stuck in a little loop.
She's been eating
And
dream
she's she's obviously, this is trigger overload. There's just so much to take in right now. And she just goes back to squeezing that dragon, and she's like, "Can I keep him? I shall call him my squishy. He shall be my squishy."
No. You can
Aww.
pet him while we're with you.
Oh, can I? And she pets him like a bit too hard, and if he had eyes, his eyes would be popping out again.
Not losing HP.
Okay, so by this time now you're at the shore. What do you do?
I'm gonna tie up the bloke that we've just got on our boat.
Okay. How are you tying him up?
Does anybody know knots?
I mean,
I'm
are you just like where are you tying him?
Oh, I'm binding his hands behind his back, and I'm tying his legs together, and I'm gonna fling him over my shoulder.
Okay, good.
Taking him with us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he's coming to the Vistani camp too.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I like it.
It's practically effortless for you. To just throw him over your shoulder, and off you go.
Off we go.
Are you heading into town or are you heading to the camp?
I'd say the camp.
Camp.
Okay, so you're wandering through town, and you're passing
You're not
several
going around
guards.
town.
You can only really go through it
Stealthily.
if you want.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
like to.
All right,
I'm
give me a
gonna be
stealth
in-
check.
I'll be invisible.
You're casting invisibility.
Yeah.
Does that work on us all, please?
I can only do it per person, and I've only got 3 slots.
Oh,
Oh.
do me since I'm carrying him.
Oh no,
Right,
sorry,
yeah.
I've got 6 slots. I've got 6 slots, but it's
Oh,
like
nice.
that's all my slots.
I've got a darkness that we can put on something.
I'll do it on the girl and the guy that we're carrying, and then we'll just act normal.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
I can do that.
So I'll do 2.
So you're casting invisibility.
Yeah.
3rd level. Have you got enough spell slot?
I've got 2 second levels.
All right. Okay. Right. So you're
Oh, wait, hang on,
casting.
Is 3rd 2?
Is it level
Cast at
2?
third level.
Oh yeah, I'll do 1/3, and then it's 2 targets, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make Arabelle and who?
What are you doing?
The guy that
works
we're
here.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. So they're invisible. So you're just wandering through town, and all anybody can
Metallica.
see.
This is Avi, by the way. Good morning, Avi.
And the
How you doing?
half-orc
Hi, Avi. Say hi to
is
Howard.
touching-
Hey, Howard.
What's going on with
How are
Avi?
you?
Hey,
not
Avi.
touching her head with her arm curled round.
What are you
Got
and
back
just-
problems.
Yeah,
Just walking
these
through.
neck problems.
I mean,
Just walking like.
Avi's
going on
backing
in town.
vocals on this. It's
Look
been
at you,
awesome.
Avi. Hanging
Uh,
with Metallica.
not the
singing
strangest thing
backup
they've ever seen.
vocals. Awesome. It's a big deal.
And
Don't
as you
fuck
head
up.
out of town, the gate kind of is open
That's
anyway.
our job.
And
All right, here is Metallica
You-
with
so
Avi.
you're taking him to the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you get close to the camp, she just sprints and hugs one of the Vistani, who is the fella that you followed into town.
Oh yeah. What? While she's invisible? Just ran up.
Yep. She and this Vistani is like he swings around. Is like what the, and he's kind of feeling, and there's obviously someone there, and he's like, what kind of magic is this?
Yeah, I'll just cancel the spell on her at that point.
All right. So you cancel the spell, and this girl just appears out of nowhere, and the guy just looks elated, and he starts shouting, "She's here! She's here!" And everybody comes running out, and just crowds around her, and they're all like hugging her and kissing her. The chief comes running out of the guy that you know as Luvash. So the guy that she was hugging is called Arigal, like her uncle. He's the one that you followed into town, and it was his niece. If you remember that, it was her birthday coming up.
Oh yeah.
And then her father comes out, and he practically screams Arabelle, and he runs for her, and she just runs for him and gives him the biggest hug. And Arigal comes to you, and he said, thank you, you saved her." And he looks at the half-orc with her arm still curled over her head, and he's like, "Oh, are you okay?"
Yeah, hang on. Just gotta put something on the floor. So I'm gonna.
So you mime putting something on the floor.
Well, I'll just cancel the spell at the same time as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this bloodied man appears, and he looks at him and he says, "Who is this?" And as he says that, Arabelle shouts, "Tim!" And everybody like kind of looks at Arabelle and then looks back at him, and he's like, and they just grab him and take him away. You don't even see where they take him.
Gone.
Completed it?
Do
Yeah.
we want to question him before they absolutely destroy him?
He's gone.
Oh.
You didn't even have a chance. They're not hanging around.
Oh, we've got some beats.
Oh yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, you're in the Vistani camp. What do you do? What do you say?
You're
What
welcome.
time is it? Sorry.
Actually, I've got Vistani music. Yeah. A lot of Vistani here now. And as you kind of scan around, you see obviously all the Vistani. They're really glad. And you see a tent off to the edge of this camp, and 3 cloaked figures and just standing at the door. And Arigal says, "Come, sit," and everybody just piles like food and drink on you, and they ask you to explain what's happened, and I'm guessing you're gonna relay everything that went down.
Yeah.
Okay, just to save time. So you describe the whole situation at the lake, and how saved her, and you saw what she thought was the Mad Mage, and they're all like completely like fascinated, but also they just look so relieved. Relief is like the theme here right now. What do you do?
Try and get some more info on the Mad Mage.
Okay. Oh.
Well, I'm glad we managed to protect your child from the vile clutches of this absolute heathen, godless man. while we were making our way back to your camp, we did notice someone on the shoreline, and your daughter said it might be the Mad Mage. Did you know what perhaps she was referring to?
He looks kind of surprised and is like, "Is that what she saw? Thought he was dead."
That's what we all saw, and he wasn't a mage per such. He took a different form, shall we say?
A great big elk?
Is it an,
A massive elk.
Oh yes, well I'm not surprised. He was an extremely powerful mage.
Do you know perhaps if there were any rumors of his whereabouts? I'd very much like to discuss with him a few things.
I don't know of any such. I thought he was dead. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Do you know who he is, perhaps? When you say
He was-
thought he was dead, maybe you can tell me some more of his backstory.
He was the mage who fought. He fought the devil.
Really? Was he successful?
No. As you can tell, we thought he was dead.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Forgive my ignorance. Well, yes.
He says, "Please, please, please, please drink more," and it's like shovels more wine your way, and it is the cheap stuff. It's very welcome. And the father comes along, and he says, "Thank you. I cannot tell you how happy I am to see my little girl again. We must repay you. We must repay you. You have the utmost regard by the Vistani. You will have friends in any Vistani camp you go. Anywhere on the plains." And he's referring to the 12 plains.
Do you know anything about this mad mage chap?
It looks at his brother and it says, "Mad Mage? The Mad Mage?" And Arigal says, "Apparently he is still alive as an elk." That's what Arabella said. And her dad kind of looks in her direction, wherever she might be, and looks back and he says, "Well, if that's what she saw, that's what she saw."
What do you know of him? Should we meet him? Would there be anything we can do to perhaps maybe?
The last I know that I heard about that mage is that he was mad.
hence
Right.
the name.
Why was he mad? What gives you the indication that he was mad?
Ever since his encounter with the devil, while they were battling after everyone else had fled, he. Let me remember. My friend from the other camp told me the story. He saw them fighting, and the mage was acting very erratically. But then the devil just overcame him almost too easily, and he threw him off. He threw him off the cliff.
Which cliff and where?
Castle Ravenloft. You do remember hearing the story before from the previous camp when you spoke to Eosif. He's the one who witnessed the battle and actually went looking for the Mad Mage and couldn't find him anywhere. So you got thrown off the cliffs of Castle Ravenloft. But he says, "I must reward you. I must reward you." And he beckons you over to one of the wagons, and it's like a cargo wagon. And he says, "Please, just take a couple of whatever you see here." And you see a lyre, which is Lyre, which is they call like a bard's instrument. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Yep. You see a battle axe, which is almost glistens gold, but not quite. You see a pair of really funny-looking gloves, like really weird-looking gloves. And you see a couple of potions.
I'm gonna go for the battle axe.
Okay. You grab the battle axe, and as you pick it up, you've never wielded a weapon like this. It looks magnificent. Like it's got a red handle, like a blood red handle. Is it called a handle or a? Heft? I can't remember what it's called.
I'd say handle.
And then it's got a silver body, and then the double-edged blades are just they probably are solid gold. And you can feel the power in this battle axe.
Can I check out the gloves?
Yep.
Do some sort of investigation and see what they're about.
Has anybody got identify?
No.
Unlucky.
No.
You picking them up, Dylan?
Put them on, see what they're like.
I'm gonna get maybe the dragon to pick them up with his mouth.
Okay.
No, I will pick them up. I'll pick them up.
Okay. As you go to pick them up, they kind of skitter away a bit with their legs.
With what?
And as they skitter away, Luvash just kind of grabs them as fast as he can, and he says, "These fellas are my bug smashers. They were my favorite, but you can have them." And they're these grotesque-looking grotesque-looking gloves, and they've got like a barbed exoskeleton, and centipede legs.
Whoa.
He says, "Don't worry, they won't hurt." And he hands them to you. You take them.
Trust him.
Sorry?
I trust him. Yeah.
Right. Are you going to put them on?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. As you slip the fingers into like the four rings that are at the front, you kind of put your fingers through, and these four legs just
Oh, they've just
We're in a tavern. What?
second, turn it down. These four legs on each one just plunge into your hands, and they are on for good, my friend.
Oh dear.
So now you're attuned to a pair of bug smashers, and with these, if you roll a 20 on an unarmed attack using them, the target takes an extra 2d6 damage, and must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Wow, that's cool.
So that's an unarmed attack.
It's like
Probably the worst possible thing for a warlock. So
Yeah.
enjoy.
And
And you get to choose. You get to choose whether they deal bludgeoning or piercing damage.
Are these on D&D Beyond?
Yes, I can explain to you later how to use them if you want.
Do you reckon my axe will be able to go through a warlock's hands?
You can try it.
Okay.
What else did I say?
How did he take him off?
Oh yeah.
He said he says you have to whisper the magic words.
Oh, the magic words.
Come off.
Get off!
He says they're not so much magic words. You have to tell it a joke.
Tell it a joke. Alright, I'll bear that in mind.
It has to be a good one.
Have something about bare hands.
Okay, so you got the axe and you've got the gloves.
What else was there? Did you say?
A liar.
Lutum. Yeah.
Yeah, liar.
Yeah,
A
liar.
liar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
L-Y-R-E.
A wire.
A liar.
L-Y-R-E.
What is it?
It's it's like a guitar, but like a
More
gay
like a harp.
version. I don't
More
know
like
how.
a tiny harp.
It is kinda.
Like a tiny harp.
I just asked the guy about this tiny harp thing.
He did say you can have 2 items.
I can have 2 items.
Altogether, you can choose 2 items.
Oh right, okay.
No liar for you.
Well, I'll just sweet talk him and just be like, well, I mean, we're here now, and we did save that girl, so you could just let us have one more.
And he does look like he's just give us a persuasion check, but we'll keep it at like 10. He says, "Okay, my friend, it's not. It would be too harsh of me to deprive such a talented man of such a beautiful instrument. It looks at the loot that you're carrying,
Yeah.
And it says, "Is that stolen?"
Says, no, this has been with me for some time. Very travelled loot.
It says, "This is the liar's liar."
Liar.
And it says, the strings reverberate at the sound of a lie that you tell, allowing you to weave tall tales and convince others of your lies more easily.
Wow.
And you have advantage on charisma deception checks.
Oh, cool.
When you spend at least 1 minute attempting to convince a creature of a lie. When you cast the vicious mockery cantrip, while you're holding it, the liar, the spell save DC is increased by 1, or whatever the spell save is that they have to.
Just on vicious mockery.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. So he drops the the curtain. And it says, "I hope this is sufficient payment for returning my little girl."
Yes, it's been. I think it's been very, very useful for us. All these items you've given us.
Yeah. That axe.
Sorry.
Okay. That axe. That Elson took. He says, "Funny story. A lot of people call this the battle tax." And you gain, Felston, you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with this weapon. If you roll a 20 with this weapon against a small or larger creature that's hostile towards you, you magically earn a number of gold coins equal to the damage from the attack.
Ooh.
The golden axe glimmers when you hit with an attack in this way, and you can feel the reassuring weight and clink of coins materialize as they fall into your purse. That only happens once a day.
Oh.
Once a day. If you decide you don't want the money and you just want the special effect, you can have gold coins pour from illusory gold coins pour from the wound of your enemy.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I'm just trying to find it on. Is it on D&D Beyond?
Yes. Are we calling it here?
Yeah, can do.
Yeah.
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 Right. I'll tell you how to do it. So if you all go into your character sheets, turn this
Yep.
music off because it's starting to irritate me. Have you stopped streaming?